Let's take a look at the first problem. The first problem is 7 and 5/8 minus 4 and 2/8, which she came up with the answer of 3 wholes and 3/8. Well, with these type of problems where the numerator in the first fraction is larger than the numerator in the second fraction, all you would just do is just regularly solve. You just subtract the wholes and you subtract the numerators and you keep the same denominator when they have like denominators. Very easy to solve. 3 and 3/8. Now, as you go on, like in number 2 that we'll do, uh, they will have where the first fraction numerator is smaller than the second fraction numerator, and that's when you will have to solve it a different way, which will require more work. But however, it's because we have to make those mixed numbers into improper fractions in order to solve. So I'm just going to solve this one out to give you an idea of getting that improper fraction. And your directions is saying that you have to put it in simplest form, which you did. This is the simplest form. But before you even got it in simplest form, let's see what do you come up with before we even put it in simplest form. So you took the whole 7 minus 4, which is the 3. And then you took the numerators again. 5 minus 2 is 3. And then you kept the same denominators, which is 8. So how do we check it? You do 8, take the denominator, 8. Let me get the one that I used. 8 times the 7. And then you add the numerator, which is 5. 8 times 7 is 56. Plus the 5 is 61. And we keep the same denominator, 8. And then on the second fraction, we will do the same thing. Take the denominator, and then we will multiply it by 4 and add the 2, which is 8 times 4 is 32, plus 2 is 34 over 8. Then what we go and do is take these two fractions, and then we solve 61 over 8 minus 34 over 8, which gives us 27 over 8. That's what it looks like if we left it as an improper fraction, but we didn't put it in simplest form. So this is what it is before being reduced to simplest form. Okay, it's 27 over 8. And how you can check your answer to make sure that you come back up with this equivalent improper fraction is by doing the same thing over here. Taking that denominator, 8, multiplying it by the 3, adding the 3, the numerator. So 8 times 3 is 24, plus 3 is 27. And 27 will keep the same denominator. So did we come up with our 27 over 8? Yes, because even in simplest form, it will always come back to this improper equivalent fraction. And so we have 27 over 8 up there, and we have 27 over 8 down here. So it checks out well, and you got it correct.